Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you're listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
Or
For the very first time.
take me to your leader. It's
Yes,
my
that's
alien
right.
voice. Because Chip and Cern, we're storming Area 51.
That's
we're
right.
riding the storm out. So, this has become thrusted into the zeitgeist.
Storm Area 51.
So apparently this started, well, I kept seeing Area 51 memes all over the internet, and I'm like,
As did I.
what the fuck's going on with Area 51?
So did I. And I was like, and then I did see Storm Area 51, but I thought it was a storm.
Like there was going to be a dust storm.
Yeah, or like
The Dust Bowl
something that and I
2.0.
was like, what the fuck? We're talking about aliens. I was like, did they actually like find an alien on everybody? I was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
And then I thought it was maybe more naive. So I thought it was, okay, after 40 years after the Kennedy assassination, we'll release the investigation.
So, and I thought it was
Documents.
the Roswell UFO incident, which was
It was getting
Yeah, like they were
redacted
releasing
or something.
Yeah, which was in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico.
What was that about? The underground fires or something?
The United States Air Force balloon crash near a ranch in
Balloon.
That's according to them.
Okay.
Following initial interest of a crash flying disc, quote unquote. The U.S. military stated that it was merely a conventional weather balloon, but then there's a bunch of weird things that went on. So.
That's
then
what
there's
the
a bunch of
government wants you to
conspiracies.
think, Cerny.
Yep. And then there's conspiracy theorists that say that it was an alien spacecraft that crash landed. And their bodies were recovered. And the government's trying to cover it up.
Okay. Now, I don't want to... We're not diving... We're going to talk about this Area 51 thing and how ludicrous it is. But let's see how Chip and Cern think about aliens in general.
Okay.
Now, to the statement of there being life outside of Earth, what does Cerny say?
There has to be.
I agree with that.
Now, to what extent, we don't know, but there has to be. I mean, there could be. I mean, obviously, there's the whole Stephen Hawking parallel universe. Like, there's another, and also, I did hear Neil deGrasse Tyson say there's more galaxies in the universe than there are grains of sand on our beaches. So that and galaxies hold.
The Milky Way is our current galaxy.
Yeah, but we just reside in it, which is holds hundreds of billions of stars, and so.
And we don't even know what's in our galaxy. We don't know, like,
in our solar system.
In our solar,
it's still even a question.
We're like teetering on whether Pluto's a planet or not, and then
they just came,
and that's like one solar system.
Just a little bit ago, they thought. I'm talking like weeks ago. They thought, is there life on Mars? Because there's a whole plume of.
It's a good song, David Bowie.
Of methane, and methane's usually given off by.
Farts.
Yep, but it's also microorganisms. They fart as well, so they didn't know. So it's like we don't even know what's the next fucking planet over, let alone what's going on out there. So
yeah, I mean, no matter what you believe in or whatever, like I would say, I feel that it's pretty naive to think that humans are the only living species in the in whatever.
We're not that special.
Okay,
we're not that special.
Now, next question: do you think the U.S. government has an ET looking motherfucker that they're studying?
I don't know. I always thought no, because it's like, I mean, I guess if they died upon impact, but then I guess they could cover it up to not freak people out, but I don't know.
I say no.
Yeah, I don't.
And my thought process behind this is kind of maybe naive, maybe a simplistic view. But, 20 years ago, president can't even catch a fucking blowjob without everyone finding out.
Oh, yeah.
And you're telling me you're going to have a fucking alien and some jamoke that works down there is not going to go, hey, Cerny, when they're a couple beers deep at the party.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at this picture on my phone.
Oh,
This
man.
motherfucker came in 40 years ago and we're slicing and dicing him down in Roswell underground. You're telling me that's not going to happen?
Oh yeah, that's gotta happen.
So that's my thinking.
I just,
You don't know the powers that these things have, and you're going to go start fucking around with them and open them up and shit?
According to, I think it's Einstein.
Oh.
E
equals MC2 squared?
I think he said, because they talk about, you have to be able to basically travel at the speed of light to. I mean, I guess you could travel, but it'd take a fucking very long time. But
right.
To get some places, I mean, we're talking like the nearest star is like 100 light years away. So you have to travel at the speed of light, and to be able to travel at the speed of light, I think you have to have an infinite amount of energy, which is that
like the sun? Oh, not the sun doesn't even have an infinite.
So is that possible? So
for something from another galaxy to even make it to Earth,
either they're old or they're super smart that we
'cause that
don't
would
know.
take
So
20,000 years or something.
yeah. So either they're really
longer,
old, or their generation's old, or they're
Thor.
way more intelligent than we are.
So what I hear you saying is that the Avengers could actually happen.
Possibly.
Thor is real?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And the talking raccoon.
Yes.
And Groot.
And Groot.
I am Groot. Okay.
I was gonna name a DC guy just.
I did that at work just to fucking troll someone. They're like, "What's your favorite X-Men?" They wrote like, we have this whiteboard that we kind of do like a team building, just surveys like your favorite coffee, what's your favorite X-Men, because the movie was coming out. And so me and this other guy who we kind of like to ruffle the feathers of, if you will, another employee, all in good fun, and vice versa. It's a mutual feather ruffling. I said, hey, wouldn't it be really funny if you just wrote like a DC character or something? So I wrote Aquaman, and he wrote Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. Yeah. And then the guy came over, he's like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, what? He's like, Aquaman's not in X-Men. I'm like,
he's not?
Why? They don't allow mermaids in there? And he's like, no, he's in the DC. I'm like, is it because he's not wearing a shirt?
Yeah, is that it?
And then I've just played it up the whole next 2 weeks. Sure. People come over and be like, wait, but he's not.
You should wrote the Joker.
The Joker.
He's not even a fucking he's a villain.
Oh, that's good. Harley Quinn.
Okay.
So apparently it's closer to 600,000 people have RSVP to the Storm Area 51 Facebook event.
So I know I've seen some things on Area 51. Maybe not so much. I mean, people think it's the alien thing, but I think there's a lot of military, where they're testing new technologies and things. So they kind of want to keep that. They don't kind of. They absolutely want to keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
So the security there is. I mean, I guess they have like hearing sensors and stuff throughout the field to even get to the gate and shit. Like it's insane.
One thing that isn't underfunded is military.
No, they've got plenty of fun.
So every forward technology that we don't hear about or don't know about is being used.
They're actually making a plane. I think it just came out, and I'll look it up real quick.
Are we getting off topic?
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's
I'll give you the most current stats. So on Friday, September 20th, from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., the Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop Us All event is happening. And on Facebook, 716,000 are going. 652,000 are interested in the event.
Oh, Jesus.
Chip is also interested in the event.
Maybe I'll put my interest in
You should also be interested. I'll invite my wife, and I'll invite your wife, because they're coming up here as suggested friends.
Oh, okay.
Here's the cause. It's labeled as a cause. We will all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Center tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens. Holy shit. And then there's just a million memes on there. There is 35,000 posts in the discussion of this group.
So there's a plane here. I just saw this actually. And I believe they actually started doing testing out there. SR-72. So the SR-71 is this plane, and it was...
Now it looks stealth as fuck.
And the SR-72 can fly at Mach 6, which is about
Is that the new razor from Gillette?
It looks like it. About 4,500 miles an hour, so it can outrun a fucking missile.
What?
It can get to anywhere in the world within an hour. Basically. So
what do we need that for?
I don't know, but that's kind of the stuff that they hold down there. So I mean,
Jesus,
as we're talking about storming the and here's like a map.
Okay, now go through this, Cerny.
So we're looking at an aerial map of Area 51. And it's like they have they're drawing out like the plans to the Civil War battlefield.
So they're running a nickel defense on the.
They're running a 3-4 defense in the back.
So they literally took this aerial thing and they brought it into fucking clip art, and they drew some colored rectangles and they're drawn like the janky ass arrows
like
and
the
shit.
shaky hand arrow. And it's like it looks like when they do like the Civil War battlefield, like the Confederates ran this way.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And they got flanked by. So it's like these blocks. So basically, they're going to take looks like 4 squads and
Black, teal, and green.
7 squads, and they're going to just go straight up the middle like a fucking blitz. And they're going to take
like how you would run a running back at the 1 yard line.
And then they're going to have some guys on the edges run some stunts around the side and try to flank them into the corner.
That's the rock throwers.
Oh yeah, the rock. So I didn't even see the names. Oh my god.
So the people that are just jamming it up in the middle, which traditionally are the people that are going to get murked. The Kyles with Monster Energy buffs plus 10 Berserk points. Holy shit!
This can't be real.
Rock throwers and Naruto runners. Will you Google what a NARUTO runner is? I'm sure it's some video game that we don't fucking get that your stepson would be able to tell us about in 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh my god, why is this going? God,
Naruto Run is the visual. It's a Naruto Ninja Run. It's a ninja run.
Can you play the video?
God.
It's an actual type of running.
I see it. Should we do this one?
Of course, Cerny.
Okay.
So we're on YouTube now, which I know is everyone's favorite thing, is when we watch videos.
It's very visual.
We'll try to link it if possible. That looks fucking scary, this crawl movie. So they're trying to do back-to-back ads on YouTube now. I forgot that they did
I
that.
forgot they did that shit. I can skip this one. So it's like some anime.
Some anime cosplay she's doing.
She's got like skin. Okay. I don't know how that's the...
Of course. So they're at the Anime Expo. Oh, okay, there it is.
So you run with your
arms back.
Almost like an ostrich.
Yeah, you kind of... Very good, Cerny. You're like running like an emu or an ostrich or something. And they're testing it. They're seeing if people at these cosplayers are faster.
Running.
First of all, I don't want to make any sweeping generalizations, but if you're going to an anime festival and you're cosplaying at an anime festival,
I want to see what you're.
I don't think you're really running in general, let alone. It doesn't matter which way you run.
Running from the rock throwers.
Yeah. You're running from reality is what you're probably doing.
Have you ever been to...
If I was proactive, I'd set a booth up there. You'd fucking slay.
Oh, yeah.
Like some acne medication there.
Oh.
And, also probably do pretty well.
If you hot spotted so they can game, it's like a big hot spot. Yeah.
Yeah, they would be...
All
what's
over it.
this?
Some fucking ad or something. I don't know.
Okay. I think we're done. We saw what we needed to see, right?
Yeah,
we're getting to... Okay, now it's cosplay Ash Ketchum with a little Pikachu doll. It's a woman. I haven't seen Ash dressed so scandalously.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't know. These are from another
Dragon
video
Ball
game.
Z? I don't know.
It's a safe bet. I don't know. Oh, there's a...
Is that
Oh my God. Psyduck.
Psyduck? It's a guy in his underwear with a Psyduck hat on.
Oh, we're just...
she's actually got it down.
Now, I don't want to humble brag, but I run far, and at one point in my life, I ran fast. She's running in fucking like 6-inch wedge heels.
Was it curious if they just let everybody else run and then they slow-moed her run?
Oh yeah, the chick with the bikini top on. Yeah. So when you run, part of what makes running easier is bringing your arms and your legs all in sync. and that sort of helps your momentum. Now, with this, you're literally putting your arms back, so you're almost being counterproductive. All right, here, now seeing what Psyduck, some fucking meathead.
Oh, yeah.
So he destroyed
What was
with his rig. It was 6 seconds.
Okay,
Doing
6 seconds do the Naruto run.
Naruto run. 6.07 seconds.
Okay.
Running with his hands back like a fucking idiot. Then here he is pumping his arms. He's in great fucking
and
shape.
He actually had to run around.
And his shoe
some
came
motherfucker.
off, and he dropped 0.4 seconds off of it. So,
Oh, wow. Actually, he's pretty buff, too.
yeah,
wouldn't fuck
he's
with
in
him.
good shape. I wouldn't fuck with him. I thought he was going to be a lot cooler until he took his hat off. But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so we solved this problem. So, basically, what color people? Not what color people.
Oh, I was like,
what,
I'm not answering that question. Okay. So the green
The
here,
greens, they're going to Naruto run
around,
like flank.
them, yes.
They're going to try to flank.
The blue are rock throwers, and then the black boxes here are the Kyles with monster.
Which is the
energy
new,
buff.
this is like the new Chad. Like you're Kyle, like you're,
okay,
yeah,
I
it's
get it,
that's
I
the
get
thing of it, I
I
think.
wasn't hip enough.
Yeah, we're not really with the kids anymore. We're just raising them.
We're not storming.
Yeah, we're not storming. Let's
Area
see the
51 with them.
aliens. Now, okay, let's just say this gets up to, I mean, this is still going. I guarantee there's going to be a press release put out like, do not come. You will be at like fucking legitimate danger.
Yeah, like I think if the government, if they had something they didn't want you to see, they will kill you. Like I was telling Chipper before this, I was looking at this like because they're all lining up, like in a line first, and they're going to try to rush it. I mean, they could just air strafe your ass, and that'll be it.
I'm sure they have guard towers, armed people.
Yeah, they can't stop us all. I'm like, well, yes, they can.
Yeah.
Well, if they have super secret, what if they had like a fucking like super laser, just fucking.
You don't know what sort of new. Okay, so let's say this gets up to 1 million people. Say that they're going on Facebook. How many people
Actually show up
in the flesh?
Just the locals that are. It's some crazies that fly in.
I think it could be more of a protest type of thing. Like,
Yeah, but what are we gonna protest?
I mean, I will say if there is an effort to legitimately break in, there will be bloodshed.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I will not be there.
they don't fuck around with that. Now, I could see curious people coming to the general area to see other people who are dumber than them to actually try to do it.
Yes.
But I would say there's no way.
Like I can see. Okay, so I can see like let's say 1 million people want to go. Like let's say they're going. They say they're going, and then the actual turnout would be like 10,000. Something like something super small compared to the number that was going to be.
Now, what does this here say up there? Was that a post that someone said, "Hello, U.S. government, this is a joke. I do not actually intend to go ahead with this plan. I just thought it'd be funny to get some thumbsy uppies on the internet." So,
Man. Thumbsy uppy.
I'm not responsible
It
if people
reads.
decide to actually storm Area 51.
Oh. And I thought about this first. I was like, it probably started as a joke or something like that, and then some fuckers just grab a hold of it.
Huh. Okay, the event's fake. So I think people are just sort of memeing it now, and it's in the ether, and people are trying to be funny with it.
Yeah. I wonder if actually how people would actually try this.
I don't think that. There's no way.
No.
There's no way.
Me. Well, I wonder why I have such a bad headache. My body. You haven't had plain water in over 36 hours. Your sleep schedule is non-existent. You barely eat a meal a day. Sipping my coffee, iced coffee. Interesting. The hell is this?
I think that's the guy that started it. His title's like shit posting because I'm in shambles. He's like a memer. So he thought this would be funny.
Why not? Get yourself on the map. I commend you.
Yeah. We need to attach ourselves to an event like this to really put Chip and Stern show out and get some. So Area 51 is real. We do know this.
Oh, you know what we can do? Just thinking off the top of my head. We could make an event. Take a shit on the White House gates.
Oh,
Everyone just
Interesting.
lines up and takes a shit. We'll see if one of them will go viral.
Are you making a callback to one of our previous
Yes,
episodes?
yes, I am.
That's great. I like it, Cerny. Well, so we think this thing. You think it'll probably peter out pretty good?
I think it'll peter out. Now,
I mean, it's too. If they would have done it like this weekend, there maybe could have been enough groundswell that people would have done it. But they made it for September 20th.
so it may. Now I do I think there's going to be some morons that want to go out there?
Yeah.
There definitely will be.
Now, will they be? Now, this is in Nevada, right?
Yes.
So they love their guns out there. Do you think any fucking cowboys are going to come down?
Stop off at the Bunny Ranch
Yeah.
and then rip Dennis off?
Dennis off.
And then
Is the Bunny Ranch still running, right?
I don't know. I couldn't answer that. Let me
So what I'm hearing you say is we could kill two birds with one stone on this trip.
Chip, we could make our fame on what was that fucking show?
Cat House?
Cat House. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say Catwalk.
I've been told. I've been told it's Cat House. Oh man. Well, I don't know. This is just. So you have caps lock on somehow.
I know. I don't know.
It's the Moonlight Bunny Ranch.
Bunny Ranch.
Do they have a website? Oh, there they go. They got a Twitter account. Follow.
And they have a website. Yeah.
What's their reviews? Who would fucking review that?
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're definitely in operation. Saturday is Bunny Ranch Live. Oh, so 6 p.m.
Oh my God, Cerny's getting so many fucking pop-ups on his.
My wife's like, "What's the shirt? What are you doing?" Like, for the show. For the show.
For the show. So, if anyone's planning on doing this, it seems like a horrible plan.
But if you are going to do it,
Email us.
Email us and attach a GoPro or like live stream it.
Yeah,
We'll hook it. We can like try to like maybe like we'll link it to our page.
that would be. We'll give you. We'll share it.
Yeah,
if you tag us, we'll share it.
We'll share it.
So, I guess if you think aliens are real or you have any, explicit thoughts on Area 51, we'd love to hear it. You can send those to us.
You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or I would say Instagram, probably the best avenues.
We've started pumping the Instagram more lately.
Yes. So if you want to do, those are probably, but if you want to do Facebook, be my guest.
Please.
Be my guest.
Be my guest.
Yeah.
Let me
You can
see the
either
party breast.
DM us or you can just do it publicly. We do keep you anonymous unless you tell us otherwise.
Yeah. So if you actually are operating on aliens, shoot us a thing so we can.
Yeah, we won't
We
say
could
who
just
it is,
know.
and we'll just say we just heard
Yeah.
from a Naturo runner. That
Well, may Zoran be with you. Until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm certain.
Cheers.